I was trying to check if it was recording. Oh my god, I need to do my eyebrows. Hi guys, happy Thursday. I am vlogging from my new iPhone X, and I don't have a case on it because I just got it and I ordered the case on Amazon, which now I'm going to Michael's and I'll be close to Five Below. I might go look in there. So my case is coming tomorrow, but you can never have enough cases, right? I can have 2 cases. Because I feel like I can't, is this one way? I never go this way, so I don't know. Okay, this way. I feel like I can't play with it or grab it or use it because I feel it's so skinny and fragile. Anyway, so I got the iPhone X for Valentine's Day and the new Apple Watch 3. And so I'm trying to get used to it, but the camera quality is a lot better. But I haven't, like I said, I've taken pictures of the kids, but I haven't really looked at it. And now that I'm looking at it while it's recording, I can really tell the difference the video camera. At least the quality is definitely much sharper. I feel like you can really see all of my imperfections. Maybe I shouldn't be so close, but it is Thursday. Why was I going to say September? February 15th, and it was payday, so that's a good thing. It was also, we don't have work tomorrow or Monday, so it's the start of a long weekend. It's our winter recess. Monday is President's Day, observance of President's Day, so everybody has off on Monday. Well, not everybody, but it's mostly everybody has off, and then we have off tomorrow, so it's to extend it, and it's considered our winter recess. So that's nice, a couple days off. Avery has daycare tomorrow still, and it's Friday. They have peaks today, they have show and tell, so I'm gonna send her, also because it's just easier to have one. And so she has off Monday, so she'll be with us Monday. But tomorrow I figured I would drop her off at daycare and then go food shopping early, so that way to get that out of the way. So I'll take Phoenix with me, obviously, and then come back. And I have 6 shirts I need to make for the 100th day of school. When we return on Tuesday, it's the 100th day of school. And so for anybody who doesn't know or whatever, the 100th day of school, a lot of schools do different things. You do projects because you go to school for 180 days. So once you got into the 100th day, it's there's only 80 days left of school. So they celebrated, and you do little projects where you count to 100. I'll insert a picture here and show you guys what I did for Phoenix. I feel like I said this already, that he had to take in 100 of something, but he had to do it for his the general ed class that he goes to, not his regular class. And so I had to do that for him, which was cute. And so I'm making shirts for all of us in my class, all the teachers in my class, to wear for the 100th day. So it's just keep calm. It's the 100th day of school, which I love the keep calm things, because that's just, I love that. My 30th birthday shirt said keep calm. I'm only 30. But it also, I feel like it actually makes sense. Keep calm. It's the 100th day of school. There's 80 days left. You can do it. Actually, this morning I was listening to the radio about the shootings in Florida, and my family lives in Florida, but thankfully, I don't really have anybody that's in high school, but they're not close to the area. But it's just crazy working in a school myself. On the radio, they were talking about how I even posted something, I think, on my Facebook or my Instagram about how educators, teachers, anybody that's works in a school system, because you're there, you're not only the teacher, but we're the first responders. We're the first ones there if something like this happens, or if there's something happening, we're right there. We're the ones there before the paramedics and the cops and everything, anybody arrives or anything, any help is there, we're there. And it's crazy because growing up, I remember feeling safe at school. Or even thinking back as a parent, you send your kids to school, and you think of them being safe, just how right now I send Avery to daycare, and you think of them being safe. You don't think of anything bad happening there. You feel like school or daycare or anywhere like that, learning with educators, is a safe place. And it's, as life goes on, it's like, it's not, it's, and it stinks because us as teachers or educators or, people who work in the school system, we're supposed to make it safe. We're supposed to, we're there with your kids every day, teaching them different things and making them feel like that's a safe place to come. Some people don't have a safe home. Bad things happen at home, and they come to school and they feel like it's a safe place or a safe environment where you can talk, or people that you can trust and go to, and the guidance counselors and just teachers, because there's so many teachers that go above and beyond for these kids. And so now it's like, how do we assure the kids that it is safe when things are being brought in or things are happening that are so out of our control? Like, it's tough. And as the kids get older, I just, it scares me to even think about. Like, I'm still working in elementary school, but you never know what can happen. Like, it's not only students who are doing these things. Sometimes it's just outside people, or so it can happen anywhere, at any age, in any school. And when we do like lockdown drills and all these drills that I never did growing up, I never did any of this growing up. I remember fire drills. If we did anything else, I don't remember it, but I guarantee you that these kids will remember having lockdowns and all these things, because it's such a big thing that we have to practice it, and it's sad because from what I heard, and I heard from somebody who heard, so I haven't read any articles on the story, but the fire alarm either was pulled by him, or the fire alarm was pulled, and that's how he got access to so many people. So it's like, there's just so much that is out of our control. And when we have lockdowns and drills, most of the time we know it's a drill. There has to be a certain amount of drills a month, so we know it's a drill. But it's still a scary thought, because we could be in a lockdown and Phoenix's class is right next door to me, or something serious could be happening and his class is right next door to me. And like, just the thought of me thinking, like, I'm here in this building, thankfully, with him, but I'm not in his room to keep him safe, or to make sure he's safe, and to make sure this is nothing serious. Like, I don't know what I would do if it was like a real situation. Like, obviously I have my kids, my students that I need to protect, but also thinking that my child is in the building as well, or if I'm still working there when Avery gets into school, like thinking that they're so close and something's happening and I don't know what's happening outside of this room, and my kids are outside of this room. Like, it's just so scary, like working there and not working there, being all those parents who, oh my god, this guy is going so fast, all those parents who were like, who didn't know for hours if their kid was one of the 12 casualties, or and then finding out it was, or that it wasn't, and being worried for all that time and not knowing. And that light was yellow for a long time. I could have gone, but the people behind me were probably so mad. And just not knowing, like, I can't imagine that feeling. And I always think of me like being so close to Phoenix, but not knowing what's going on, how scary that is. And then thinking, imagine the people who are like outside the building and don't know what's going on at all, and get a call that this happened, but we don't know yet, or hearing in the news or whatever, there's a shooting at your child's school, but we don't know yet if it's your child or the severity of it or what, and waiting. Like, it's just so scary. And it's like, we have to do something, has to be done, like, to stop this from happening. I read something on Facebook, and I don't know if it's true because I didn't check my sources, I didn't research it, but it said something about like there being 12 school shootings in 2018 so far. Do you realize we're only on February 15th of 2018? Like, we have only, this year has only been a month and a half, not even 2 full months have happened in 2018, and already there has been 12 shootings. I don't know if that's true. Somebody posted it, but I feel like it could very so be possible. I haven't heard of much shootings, but I don't watch the news personally. I don't know. I used to watch it a lot before I had kids. Now the news just makes me so sad. And it's like you don't even really have to watch the news. You can just look on Facebook and know what's going on in the world pretty much, because everybody will post about it or, you know, whatever. But I don't watch the news, and so I don't know if that's true. But if it is true, that's so scary. Like, why is this happening so much more? And like, what are we doing as a community, as a whole? Not even a community, and not a community, as a society, as a world. I don't know what to say, but what are we doing to change these things, to help it? Like, yes, guns are involved, and there's, you know, even if you make it much harder for people to get guns, there's still gonna be a way. There's a way to get everything, but maybe that will just make it less. I don't know, but what is being done to make these things not happen as often? Oh my God, this is amazing. I just got to Michael's and there's parking, and there's not a line of people waiting to park. Every time I come here, you know what? I should park more down there so I can go to the next store. Actually, there's quite a few cars, considering that it's 3:00 on a Thursday and people are still working. But anyway, just a little chat, a little car thought, I guess. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna park over here because I just messed up. I stink at parking. Have I ever told you guys that? Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a guy or a woman sleeping in this car, so and my hair's a mess. But happy Thursday, Friday, because it's like a Friday, but not really. And then we got these shirts at work to wear next month. It say autism awareness, and on the side it says like our school name, and I think on the other sleeve, I think I'm gonna put hashtag Team Phoenix, because he's my little one. Do I take in my whole purse or just my wallet? Let me just take in my whole purse. Got my purple purse today. Oh. Good morning. Happy, what's today? Friday, and we have no school, no work. We just dropped off Avery to daycare. Yes, we dropped her off because let her finish out the week, and it's easier for me to get things done with just one. So judge if you may, but I used to judge. I used to work at a daycare, and anytime the parents, like, I knew they had off, or a sibling had off or something, I knew I would be like, why can't you just stay home with your kid? Why did you still bring them if you're off? But now I totally understand, and I'm sorry to anybody I've ever thought that about, because you're working all these days. And yes, I mean, granted, I get out at 3, so I have a lot more time with the kids than somebody who gets out at 5 and doesn't get their kids till 6, and then it's almost bedtime and dinner time. So I do have a lot more time with them, because I get out so early and I work in town. So it's like I get out early, I'm home early. So that's why I used to be like, don't you want to spend time with your kid? But also, if you're working those long hours and have to come home and do all this, and you have a day off, I don't blame you for just wanting some peace, some time to yourself, or to get things done without having a kid with you, because it's tough. Like right now, I'm gonna go food shopping, and then I have to go to Michael's again, because yes, the other Michael's I went to yesterday didn't have something I needed. So it's easier to do that without kids. But what I do still think is kind of, I guess, wrong or whatever, is that there was parents who would have off and their kids would be there like so late still, which again, I don't know, maybe they had off, and they had other things to do till late, you know, who knows. But I'm probably gonna pick up Avery after that time. Today's pizza day and show and tell and stuff, so let her do all that. And then Monday none of us have like daycare's closed and school's closed. But if daycare was open, I probably would have keep her home like I did the other times that they were open and we were closed. But anyway, where are we going, Bubs? Walmart. And he has it on his GPS. Walmart, and he's following it. New Jersey Turnpike. New Jersey Turnpike, yeah. Oh no, this says road work ahead, so this is gonna be. It's 8:18. We had a slow. I woke up like at 6:30 and then like started getting ready and then got the kids ready at breakfast. Like I didn't rush it. I haven't even had breakfast. Yeah, we did Walmart, we did Michael's, and now we are at Toys R Us. Somebody wants to come to Toys R Us, but he's not even paying attention. What are you watching? What are you watching, Bubs? Movie. This, Izzy would love that. I got her one of these, but she doesn't have any of them. And I thought she would like that. I haven't found it anywhere else, so we'll see. Buddy, what do you want to get?
More numbers.
More numbers. Oh boy. What did you pick?
I got this one.
Addition cards? Is that what you want? What's 1 plus 5?
7.
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's just disappeared.
Okay. She's getting cranky. How cute is this? I do not want a little baby, but how cute is that? That's adorable. I don't think you guys fit into these clothes anymore. Yeah, it's the biggest size. He's getting those. He's getting this. Oh, that's so cute. You ready to go, Bub?
Yes.
Where are you? Where are we? I'm not gonna sit down, baby. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit down. I don't want to sit down. He's not gonna bother you.
Yes,